Looks like we got her safely, hell yes. We're gonna tell people the truth now then, hopefully. BL closed for council meeting.
And during my time here, I've come to realize what makes Haven so special. It's a flower shop run by multiple generations. A bar owner who greets every customer by name. It's a spring festival tradition going back 100 years. History, loyalty, pride. These values which define Haven are the same values that Typhon was built on. And that is why our partnership has been so successful. It's been my privilege to renew Typhon's commitment to Haven. We believe in this community, and we're tremendously excited for its future.
Thank you, Diane.
One word, I believe, right there.
I think I speak for all of us when I say we're eager to make this official.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that I am the worst human being on the planet.
And then lunch.
And that was me talking as in I'm Jed, by the way. That's not me saying I am the worst. And look who it is. Oh, this is great. This is amazing.
Alex! Oh my god!
I'm fine.
You are not fine. We have to get you to a doctor.
What happened to you?
I'll give you 3 guesses. I'm gonna be okay. This will be... Yeah, let's just go out for it.
I found
it's
out
the end of the game. Let's just go for it.
I'm sorry.
What?
Alex,
Actually don't know what we're gonna say. What are we gonna say?
Do you need help? We can call an ambulance.
Typhon's been lying to all of you. And so has Jed Lucan.
Alex, what's going on?
Oh, I freaking hate like when they pretend that they didn't do anything. Yeah, nah, we're going all out.
What the hell happened?
I was down in the mine last night. I saw what Typhon's been hiding for 12 years. Jed Lucan isn't a hero. That whole story is a lie. Jed caused the accident. And then he abandoned 7 of his men.
I mean, they're not going to believe me, but I kind of just want to get this out of my chest anyway.
Himself.
I know they're going to do like some BS thing like, oh no, yeah, I'll give you money or whatever to keep it hidden or whatever.
Was my father.
Yeah, that was a freaking shock. Like the dad actually worked down there. So Jed killed our father
Typhon
and just
wanted
didn't
to keep this covered up.
tell anything. Like, did Gabe know?
In case it
I imagine that Gabe
jeopardized the
didn't know
float.
either. If Jed kept like the whole thing disquiet, they're afraid. They're afraid. They're definitely
Everyone
afraid.
at that company is scared to death.
Because I had to sign that thing before,
All
right?
they do is protect themselves.
Pike.
So they decided to bury the evidence. And nothing was going to stop that blast. Not even the fact that there were 4 people up in the mountains. That's how Gabe was killed.
So Jed killed our father
He
and
covered
our
up
brother
the truth about the
and
past,
shot
about
me.
Gabe.
What we got against the freaking Shen family,
when I found
mate?
out,
You potentially
as you
killed
can
3
see,
of us, or would have killed 3 of us.
he tried to kill me too.
What are you gonna say, mate? Come on. Open that freaking big mouth of yours. You've talked way too much this freaking game.
Why aren't
No, you're
any of you
keeping very
saying
silent.
anything?
Or did they already know?
We don't want to embarrass you, Alex.
Not embarrassed. Yeah, I didn't ask you, mate.
I wasn't asking you.
The things you've said obligate me to at least address them. These accusations are, well, they're insane. And trying to go into the mine was obviously a very dangerous, very illegal thing to do. But we all sympathize with your situation. You've been through so much. Your brother was your only family, wasn't he? I can only imagine how much you want an explanation for his loss. Something to give you comfort.
I think we're gonna have to go to Pike. Like, I think Pike is gonna be the only one that's actually gonna potentially believe me. I know you have a conscience. Suppress the evidence.
Why don't you just tell the truth? You've been planning your exit from Typhon anyway.
What?
You never signed up for threats or attempted murder. You hate this. Now's your chance to stop.
Dad? Do you have any idea what Alex is talking about?
Let me guess, no.
No,
Brilliant.
I don't. I've tried to be there for Alex since Gabe died. I thought, I don't know, I hoped I could be something of a father figure to her.
That's way too freaking late, mate.
All I can guess is, sometimes when we're hurting, the people we lash out at are the ones who are trying to help.
So shooting me almost in the heart was you helping me then, yeah? You're a monster because Ryan's here.
This is an act. You're lying. Please. I know this is hard to accept.
Why would we go to
You won't
that
trust
length
him?
to injure ourselves that
I did
much
too,
just to
but I'm
lie
telling the
about this,
truth.
though? Look, we
I
have proof of a freaking
believe
gunshot
you.
wound. What, did we shoot ourselves
Of course
nearly
I
in the
do.
freaking heart?
I believe you too.
Well, the person we didn't
I'm
help actually believes us, okay?
Horrified and shocked and still processing everything.
The thing is, though,
but
that Alex has been someone,
I
I guess
believe
apart
you.
from Charlotte, there's helped so many people that has been, like, a really nice friend to everyone. So I think if they said something like this,
Miss Harmon, please
surely
remember the
people would
terms of
believe
your
them.
settlement.
wait,
my
forget
son
the
and I are
freaking
relying on that
settlement.
money.
Then
You
you should
shot
know that a
Alex.
public change of stance will nullify
And you
the
killed
agreement.
Gabe, and you killed her father. I don't think the freaking settlement's gonna be something that people give a crap about at the moment.
I would like to speak. This young lady came to Haven as a stranger, but over the last few weeks, she's become one of us. Now, her story certainly seems unlikely, if not impossible. But she deserves at least an investigation of her claims. We ought to take her
Oh,
seriously.
Pike is here, or yeah, Pike. I didn't see him. That's why I said like we have to go to him, but I didn't realize he was there.
I agree with Ducky. I've
Eleanor's
always
just decided to
found
wake up.
Alex to be a very trustworthy person. She wouldn't make these accusations
Jed and
lightly.
Diane definitely didn't think this much ahead.
Something must have happened.
Miss Lath, there's no actual evidence of anything.
Oh, really?
Maybe not, but that's what I think.
How about you?
I heard you out last night. You know the deal.
You're a cop. Do
You
something.
heard me out last night, but what about the other person that was with me?
Alex, just Just give it up.
He must be working with them, yeah. Like, hiding the fact that Jed was with us. I was about to say Riley should be here, but she's not, right? Because obviously, originally, I didn't actually go and see her at the bus stop, so Riley's left. On this original playthrough, and I didn't speak to her. Yeah, so I chose, Steph. Believe me, I'm sorry. Let's say I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry.
Are you? Why are you doing this?
What?
My dad is not a murderer. Were you afraid we couldn't get Typhon? Is that why you need someone else to blame? I thought we were in this together.
Me.
For Gabe.
Ryan.
No. I'm not gonna let you do that to me anymore.
Ryan, what the hell? I know he's your dad, but look at her. Why would she lie about this?
It's going too far.
Alex almost died.
It's not true.
Fuck you, Ryan! After everything? Seriously, fuck you!
Stop.
What's this?
I know
I mean,
why
I
you tried
force
to kill
him.
me.
To tell the truth.
It's not what you tell yourself. That you thought it was best for Haven. This was never about Haven at all, was it? This was about you.
Well, to protect the fact that he pretended to be a freaking hero.
Not having to think about the men you buried. You want to look away and pretend the people you hurt aren't people. But I won't let you.
Our teeth have stayed very freaking white during all of this.
His name was John.
He was a fighter, he was a victim, he was a screw-up. Yeah, he was a victim, I think would hurt him the most.
Shit about him. He was always struggling just to get by. He still hoped one day things would be better.
Until you killed him, mate.
Killed him. And then Gabe, my big brother.
Son of a... Yeah, he was building a family. I'm always like going for the one that would hurt him the most.
Doing it his own way. Figuring it out as he went along. He was so nervous about it. And so excited. And he brought me here to be part of that family.
I'm still imagining that he's just going to walk in at some point. Well, that'd be amazing.
Because of you.
Like he walks in and then be like, yep, it's all true. Well, that'd be the perfect ending.
Me.
Yeah, the third of the family members that you tried to kill.
To survive. To get through. Haven changed me. I started to think about the future.
Help people, I want to play music, I want to belong. Yeah, help people. I mean,
want to help people.
No, I want to help people. I did help people.
Because it's something I'm good at. Knowing I'm good at something feels fucking great. And you tried to murder me. You would have ended my life just so you wouldn't have to face the truth.
What on earth can you say after that, then?
You've forgotten it, haven't you? You've plastered over it with another story.
You're a good man. Yeah, you're a hero.
You tell yourself you're a hero. A strong leader. Sometimes that means making hard choices. Decisions that could lead to people dying. Few men could handle that. Haven's lucky to have you.
But then in reality...
But that's the lie. If you scrape it away, what do we see?
You're selfish, you're a coward, yeah.
11 years ago, you led a group of men to their deaths. And you couldn't even say those words out loud. Because you're a coward. You couldn't imagine saying it to your wife. Saying it in front of your son.
Ryan, who's just happy to believe
Every day you were brave enough to
his
go
dad.
underground and look death in the eye. But you couldn't muster the courage to admit a mistake. I can feel you trying to pull away. Don't. The truth hurts. Sometimes it's so awful you think you're gonna break. But when you come out the other side, and you're whole and free and still alive, then you'll finally know how strong you really are. I see the truth about you. You hate yourself. You hate
I mean, you
what
freaking
did in
should,
the
mate.
past.
That's the least you should feel.
You hate what you've done to keep it secret.
Once
And the
again, just
more
like
you
Mac,
deny
I
that
imagine that
hatred,
Typhon forced him to.
the worse it grows.
Typhon seems like a really crap company, doesn't it? Freaking awful.
I know who you are. I've seen the worst parts of you.
I forgive you. Oh, do I? Oh, do I? Oh god, I feel like, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it, yeah.
And I forgive you.
If I said I condemn you, he might have just kept it with like, oh, you're telling a lie or whatever. If I say I forgive you, then everyone else would be more obliged to believe me. Now, put your hand up if you're someone that didn't believe me and get out of my life now. I will give you 5 seconds to leave. If you don't leave in them 5 seconds, I will shoot you nearly in the heart as well, just like Ryan's dad did to me. Moments freaking go. No one bothered to come and freaking look for me as well, so I really appreciate that. Pike even saw me in the woods and didn't think to actually come and freaking see if I'm alright. I don't remember that having that freaking face.
Still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs, where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations. Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago. A recent cover-up, which involved a clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections, caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment. We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon's CEO, the market impact, and what it all means for your drive time commute coming right...
How freaking dare you? Why would you hurt Shushu like that?
Yeah, the silence is worse. I need to get some air. After summoning all my
Well, ladies
strength
and
and
gentlemen,
willpower, I'm now ready.
there is still one more
to move
collectible
the
that we
bed to the
need.
rooftop.
Perfect. And that is
You ever
every
swing a pick
collectible in the
before,
game.
Mr.
Oh, yes.
Chen.
So there's still
John,
some things like
and,
helping a few people gives me
I'm
achievements.
a hard worker, and I learn fast, and I don't mind long hours.
You don't have somebody waiting on you at home?
Danger, cougar, and area.
No, sir.
Well, John, guess you're a hell diver now.
And then you killed him.
I'm glad he held on to it. For whatever it's worth.
Alex, they told me to destroy the jacket after the accident. I couldn't do it. Perhaps some part of me knew that I would one day need to pass it along. When Gabe first stepped into my bar looking for his father, I swore I would one day return this jacket to him. Then I swore I would return it to both of you. So Gabe knew that the dad worked there. I think you know by now what my word is worth. I did not deserve your forgiveness, but it moved me more than I knew was possible. Hope this gift will provide some small comfort to you in the days ahead, Jed. Black Lantern Tavern. And we have a note
Feels
here.
like I've
So
been through
collectibles
so
are completely
much
done. We
with
don't have to
Eleanor.
worry about that at all now.
It meant the world that she believed me.
Hell yes. Play interview.
I'll never understand exactly what happened to
Don't
me
give
down
up.
there.
Yeah,
But
that
I'll
was
always
great,
be
like, using that
grateful.
freaking match. That was amazing. I'll head up to the roof, okay. So this is a bonus thing. Play interview.
I know now that my inaction, in the face of injustice, was itself a terrible wrong.
I felt very close to Ducky after a day.
That's not... Oh no,
I
whoops!
guess he felt the same.
No! Oh, really? Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know why I did that, actually. Like, I was assuming it would just go over it. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Apologies for that.
Even though it was hard, I'm glad I let Charlotte overcome her own anger. I think it gave her the strength to support me.
Oh,
Must
yes.
be rare that a local paper gets to break out the really big headline.
8 deaths covered up by Typhon mining. Haven Springs rocked by revelations. The picturesque mountains town of Haven Springs is reeling after a series of revelations that, connection to the death of Mr. Chen, Miss Jacobs, location manager overseeing the expansion is simply unimaginable. What that girl has been through, said Mrs. Leth, Mrs. Chen, has declined repeated. Expansion efforts halted. Residents are left wondering about the effects of local businesses and real.
See? This is why I try to only read the art sections.
All the new talent shine at Springs Festival. Editor's note, the following review was filmed before the evidence of the town council meeting the following day. For related coverage on those events, please see A1 through E2. And surprising, okay, newcomer and a 3-time veteran joined together to create musical magic under the Spring Festival styles on Saturday. Alex Chen, whose brother Gabe Chen, longtime bartender on the Black Lantern, was killed in the tragic mining accident last month, lit up the crowd with passionate vocals and powerful guitar. It's been a long time since I've witnessed the Springs Festival crowd dance together with abandon like that. Noted Jess McPherson, local novelist. It was transportive. Steph Gingrich, KRCT DJ and mainstay on the Spring Festival stage, held down the drums. What the duo claimed was only their first time playing together, including even practice sessions. Colorless reviewer a tad skeptical. The chemistry was palpable. Don't know what that is. Right, bowed but not broken, Haven will survive. The image of Haven Springs as a idyllic refuge, an oasis of comfort and civility, blissfully removed from the tumult or the tumult of the outside world, was shattered on Sunday. In truth, the Haven never really existed, outside postcards and tourism board drivel anyway. But while we have weathered troubles and fought demons in the past, we know that this type of mining scandal will leave a unique scar on the psyche of our small town. Not just from what took place, horrible enough as those details are, but from what was involved. A young and beloved bartender, a respected mining industry up and comer, and the town's most revered patriarch at the center of it all. Jed Lucan currently sits in San Miguel Country Prison, okay. I mean, I guess, yeah, because he's done a lot of freaking horrible things. I guess Diane's probably there as well. And maybe Mac, because Mac worked for them? I hope Mac is alright. I haven't seen him for a while since missing him in the last chapter. He is said to fully cooperative with the police and, okay, repentant for his actions. For the harm he has done to this town, to all of us who knew and trusted him over the years is just beginning to be understood. I'm so happy that we actually got through to him, like they actually told the truth. Because if it ended like that, then like everyone hated us and then we died, like that would have been awful. Maybe you can do that, I don't know. Still the face of the tremendous calamity, we say Haven will survive. We will! End sentence. What else have we got around here? Postcards?
Berlin does sound pretty good right about now.
Yeah, so we are still going with Steph then. So obviously we chose Steph in this one. I can lie down. That would be a choice, so I'll do that.
I love this guitar, but if it starts asking me riddles again, I'm throwing it out the window.
Where is Shushu then? We threw him. Cannot freaking believe we did that. At the
This air was
radio
powered
thing.
by adrenaline that whole morning. Now I'm mostly powered by extra strength
Yeah, I can't do
Advil.
that.
And these.
Alright. Oh yeah, we're completely fine now. Okay, cool. Now go upstairs. Lawyer business card.
Maybe I do deserve some $ justice, but I'd much rather be able to move on with my life.
David Mankiewicz, or Mankiewicz ESQ.
I want to go outside without seeing anyone. That's why God created rooftops. The LARP was 2 days ago. That doesn't seem possible.
Only 2 days ago. I guess, yes, that was chapter 3, so chapter 3 was 2 days ago. Makes sense. Pendant?
Maybe Dad deserved everything he got.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But I'm still glad we were there with him
Gabe
in
and
his
Alex
last
then.
moments.
And that's what we kept with him all the way until he died. Like, that's really cool. Right, let's lie down here. Just because it's probably going to be an option, like it will say Alex chose to lie down or something. Oh, we got a fish. Oh, yeah. Where's that? Where's that note there? Can I read that? Maybe. Jesus, that must be
I've been
freaking
playing
difficult.
a lot the last 2 days.
We're playing guitar and lying down.
Think things through. But I realize it's actually the opposite. When I'm playing is the only time I get to not think. Not think about Jed, or Gabe, or Haven, and wanting to move on from the pain, but not knowing how. Most of all, what I don't think about is me. Because I've never been good at that. And suddenly, it's the only question that's left. So, I just keep playing.
So we've sorted everyone else out, but what do we want? Which is what Steph was... I keep forgetting her name, which is what Steph was saying in the last step. Oh no, in chapter 3. Whenever we spoke to Steph on the freaking rooftop, whenever that was. Because like, when I have like a really... This is episode 12 now. Like when I have a series that's that long, I just forget completely when just about everything in the game actually happened. So I've done everything here. The only thing I couldn't do was listen to the rest of the frickin' the interview with Diane, unfortunately. This is the most important thing, so it's really annoying that I actually missed that. But we do have all the collectibles, and so we have all of the achievements that I need to worry about for the rest of it. So we'll get 2 more achievements, I imagine, like 1, finish chapter 5, and 2, finish the game, maybe? That would count
Steph.
without
Alex, wait.
wavelengths,
Before you say
perfect time.
anything, I have to get this out.
Okay.
I imagine she would be on the rooftop, that's why we're going up there.
What you did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes.
I mean, we could already see what she's going to say.
With you.
I guess that's the downside of
Playing
subtitles.
music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you. And if you'd rather stay here instead, then
Why on earth would we want to stay here?
fuck it. I want to stay here too.
Oh, we are staying here. Your ticket.
You ripped your bus ticket.
I can get another one. Or not. It doesn't matter. Point is, I'm in. For whatever you
Why
want.
would we want to stay here, though? Is it just because, like, Gabe and John was our dad's name? Like, they were both here, is that why? Why would we want to stay here knowing that everyone in the town was, like,
You've,
freaking hiding a secret, or 3 or 4 of them
Given me a
anyway?
lot to think about.
Ryan included.
Well, good.
What the hell is he doing now?
That was the idea. You know where to find me. Good luck, Jen.
Thanks, Steph.
You clearly just completely forget what her freaking last name is. We're gonna communicate with Gabe one last time. What is that in the background? That is amazing.
All right. Just tell me.
What?
Yeah, there we go.
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road. The excitement of the unknown. Of course, that was before all the shit went down. Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
Actually, I do know what you should do. You should stay in Haven.
You're right, really. I mean, that's what Steph said.
Of course. You're right. I've never had a home before. Friends, a job, a place to live. Why would I
People
give
that
that
lie?
up now?
Perfect.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
What?
You can't freaking change your mind now, mate.
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Oh, fuck off. Stop it, Gabe. I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
I'm sorry.
I know.
But here's something.
Why have we got this music?
It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. And neither is Steph.
Okay. So we didn't go? Or is this saying like that would happen if we don't leave?
Life goes on. You get a job working with Steph at the record store.
That's the thing though, like is it really bad that we can't take the music further? Because obviously we have like festivals and stuff that might, like more of them might happen, right? And we have like that whole space that we can set up and
All those
everything.
years of being a music snob finally pay off. And little by little, time does its thing. The apartment starts
Oh,
to
yeah,
feel
see them.
less like a museum and more like a home.
So it's gonna be a choice to stay or leave. I think I'll stay, yeah. I was debating whether to leave. But now I see this, I want to stay. But now, then again, it'll probably show me what would happen if we leave, and then I'd be like, nah, I want to leave then. But there's, as Gabe said originally, like, we've just made our
Thoughts
freaking...
of Jed,
and we've just had our life.
of Typhon,
Started a new life.
even of me, begin to fade into the background.
What happened to the bar then? Do we still live there, right? Do we own it now? Riley? What are you doing here? You left. Maybe she found out about Eleanor? I don't know.
The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
To a small but adoring
well, that's fine,
group
isn't it?
of
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah, I mean, there's no negative.
Maybe while you
side
play,
of
you
staying.
wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities.
I mean,
sharing
if
your
that's the
music with
only
world.
positive of leaving, then it's definitely not worth it. Like, we do that, but then who's to say we're gonna have a place to stay, a nice place? Who's to say we're gonna have, like,
Or
food
maybe you never
and
think
money
about that
after we
much at
get
all.
a very expensive place wherever, I forget where we're going. The middle of the ocean is what I chose, I'm pretty sure.
You don't know exactly when it happens. But one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you.
I wonder if actually, like, if we're actually getting a... Or imagine, wait, that might be it. So we're not going to get the choice to stay or leave. Because I was going to say, if we
And
do,
the most
maybe that would affect
extraordinary thing of all
wavelengths. But I don't think they'd go that
just
far
how
into
normal
it. They're
it
like,
feels.
completely make wavelengths twice. Like, one is in you choose to stay, one is in you choose to
don't
leave. So
question
imagine
it.
from that,
You don't
we
doubt
probably
it
won't have the choice.
or wonder what might have been. It's your
I hope we
life.
don't anyway.
The life you fought so hard to have.
It would just be nice to have like a really
For the
hard
first
choice to
time
make
in a
like that,
long
but then like
time.
the game makes it for you, so you just get a bit
You just
annoyed like
live.
you can't make it. I kind of like that every now and then. Because you've had so many different choices in this game alone.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Or maybe we could have changed
You
something
really
to make
think I'll
it so that
transform Haven?
Of course. You already have.
Gabe would have said, this is what happens if you
Your
leave. Like
gift,
maybe if we went with
Your
Ryan.
music.
I still don't know what happens when we
Just
go
by
with
being
Ryan.
you.
Obviously
But Alex,
he was angry at us
That doesn't
before, so
mean you
maybe
have
if we
to
went
stay.
with him, it would just be like a bad ending.
you have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
I'm very curious about that though. Like, I won't do it myself because it will take ages, but I'll definitely look up a video of what happens.
Do what exactly? Become an actual musician?
Live in a van. Travel between dingy bars, hawking your SoundCloud, pouring your soul to strangers. Sounds pretty great if you ask me.
Does it?
The truth is, there's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure. So,
They're really making it an easy choice, aren't they?
what do you think?
So why is it such an easy choice to make? Yeah, stay in Haven, seek adventure. Well, I'm staying initially. But why do they make that
I know
such
what
an
I want.
easy choice to make though? Yeah, so now we know Gabe's gone. He's only there to just help out, which is amazing. 'Cause obviously, I mean, then again, he is dead, so he can't actually physically be there. Where's that whole thing about, like, the therapist area then, like, that not being real? Are they gonna explain, like, what that's about? 'Cause that's a little bit confusing.
Understand. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you come with me. 'Cause I know you'll understand when you
I think we made the right choice. That's all good. I wonder, so I imagine that we own the Black Lantern then, right? If Jed's in Jago at the moment. So I guess Pike sorted all of that for us. And then I imagine we took the contract back. Oh, I mean, like, we just said it anyway. So I guess, yeah, that contract that we promised to not say anything, I guess that doesn't matter now, right? Well, like, the contract for everyone doesn't matter. Like, we've just spilled the beans, as people say. So all of that is just not applicable anymore. But there we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That ends all 5 chapters of the absolutely insane game that is Life is Strange True Colors. This has been my favorite game so far. Maybe I will go back to liking the first game and BTS maybe more once the remasters come out. So yeah, once again, the remasters were meant to release on the 30th along with Wavelengths. Oh no, the 20th, I believe they said, was going to be Life is Strange 1 and Before the Storm remastered. That has now been pushed to, I think they said end of February, beginning of March, or end of March. Around February, March time, around them 2 months, 2022 is when they'll be back. But this is coming out on the 28th, I believe, so in 2 days, Wavelengths will start. So we have 3 more episodes, 2 episodes for Wavelengths, or 1 depending if it's short, and then an episode 14 or 15, one final one of going through all of the options and choosing the different ones. So not all of the options, all of the major options, so like the ending of chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and Wavelengths. So like that right there. What happens if we leave? And then also what happens if we help out Charlotte? So that will take quite a while to sort out, so it probably will be, I don't know, like half a week gap after I finish Wavelengths. But that, ladies and gentlemen, for the final time, is going to end my series on Life is Strange True Colors. I believe this is the 6th game in the series now. As usual, there'll be a link in the description if you want to have yourself. But for now, hopefully you've enjoyed. Please leave a like, dear, subscribe for our brand new. This is the boy Boss Fatwod. Thanks for watching, of course, as always. Peace. Alex stayed in Haven Springs. What a freaking surprise that is the majority right there. Let me go. Alex forgave Jed for his actions. Okay, that actually I'm surprised about. That's a majority. Claims she learned not to fear her emotions. Majority, okay. Claims she didn't learn anything from Haven. So people actually did that. So members of the council still with Alex. None of the council members backed Alex. I don't know how you would change that. Like, maybe it's just like, depending on who you help. Then again, we didn't help Charlotte and she sided with us. She asked the majority. Alice wanted to help more people in the future. Okay. Everything is the majority at the moment, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's correct, like the best option. Alice took a moment to reflect in the apartment. Didn't sit on the bed. I mean, yeah, like that. That might be just people didn't realize you can sit on the bed. Alice didn't see Ryan after the vote. That's a majority. Because people didn't pick Ryan to begin with. Charlotte sided with Alice during the vote. I couldn't help. I didn't do any of that, apparently. Is that the first one that I just didn't do at all? Eleanor sided with Alex during the vote. Well, Charlotte did. Oh no, Charlotte did, but then Diane told her not to, I think. I told Alex to give up. Sided with Alex during the vote. How? Maybe if we don't sign the document? Ducky sided with Alex during the vote. Because we helped him. Ryan believed Jed during the vote. Okay, Jesus Christ, now there's so much here. Like, I'm not going to be doing all of this because I imagine, like, maybe there's something like chapter 1 or 2 that you have to do. That's the thing with these games. Like, it's great to do everything, but it would take so many hours to do every single thing in the game. Like, with stuff like Detroit Become Human, they actually have a list of all the options in the entire game you can do. I don't think you get one in a Life is Strange game or Life is Strange True Colors anyway. Why and the list don't go together? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I wonder what that was then, yeah. Steph stays in Haven to be with Alex. just a majority. Steph and Alex leave Haven together. Steph and Alex don't go together yet because they chose Ryan. Okay, there we go. That was all the choices.